Once you finish, please let me know. Let me try once again. Let me see. Not coming only. Not giving me option itself. So, I'll see later on. Let us first go with this class. Let us not waste time. Got the answer?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let us see. This is easy questions. Few of them are easy. Let us see. What is the answer you're getting for this one?
C.
Banning, this is easy. Yes, you know what the answer you're getting? First tell me the
C.
answer, then tell me answer fast, dear.
So C, I think.
You're getting A, B. How many of you are getting
I
B?
think it's A.
B, sir.
B.
I got A.
So I got A.
All right, let us see, Dimple, let us see. Banning cigarette advertisement in the mass media will not reduce the number of young people who smoke. They know that cigarettes exist and they know how to get them. They do not need the advertisement to supply the information. The above argument would be most, look, we are talking about, look, this is what you should understand. Weekend. We want to weaken the argument. What? So, to understand one thing, without reading itself, the answer options, how I can weaken the statement, because they are saying that you don't require advertisement, means basically any statement, any data which talk about advertisement, motivating people, encouraging people, that is something which will weaken the statement, because this is what they are saying. They are saying that banning cigarette advertisement in the mass media will not reduce the number of young people who smoke. All right, they know the cigarette exists. So basically, if we want to weaken the statement, means we have to find out the statement which say that no, that advertisement motivate people, visibility increases. These are things which we have to look forward for. Now let us go with the answer option. Now, seeing, I think you people have a doubt between A and B. Am I right? Yes.
Yes, sir. I was having confusion.
So let us see. Seeing or hearing an advertisement for a product tends to increase people desire for that product. Very much valid. Seeing or hearing, so they are talking about if you see or hear regarding advertisement that tend to increase people desire for the product. Yes, so obviously this is this is start, means this is possible. All right, now let us see. Banning cigarette advertisement in the mass media will cause an increase in advertisement in places where cigarettes are sold. I'll tell you one thing. Look, understand, banning cigarette advertisement, that itself should give you some indication that here they are talking about banning cigarette advertisement. When I have a direct answer here saying that seeing or hearing advertisement for a product tends to increase people desire, why I will look forward for this? This is always a better option. If you ask me, A is always a better option. This A, if you consider, this A is a better option as compared to A. Remember, it is a better option what we are talking about. It's not about right and wrong. When we are dealing with critical reasoning questions, sometimes only we'll get our answers which will we will bluntly say that what, it's completely not required, it is out of source. So if you see, these two answer options are there, but once again what happens is we have to be careful with what to use. That's all. Any doubt? So answer for this question is A, seeing or hearing an advertisement for product tend to increase people desire for the product. The reason why, once again, B won't be an answer because, that this is a possibility. But once again, the reason why I will avoid this is, because they're talking about banning cigarette advertisements. And I don't want to see banning cigarette advertisement because I can directly weaken the statement saying that I don't need, the reason why we don't want to ban is because seeing or hearing advertisement for a product, this is a better option. How many of you have got A as an answer?
Sir,
Raise your
I got
hand.
A.
How many
I
of you
got
got?
it too.
Can you just okay. चलो ठीक है. Now you have understood?
Sir, I had a
Yes.
doubt between A
Still,
and B.
now you have understood why you should look forward for A because A is a
Okay, sir.
this is direct interference from here. As I said, remember it is relative, so we have to be careful. B is once again option. That there's a possibility of B also to be an answer, but when A is there, then in that case I won't look at B. Reason behind
Okay.
this is because A is directly talking about that look what happened is when you see or hear advertisement for a product, it tend to increase the desire for the product. And here they are saying that even if you ban this, it won't make any difference, but definitely it will make a difference. Reason why it will make a difference, because if you ban that, what will happen is that visibility won't be there. If visibility won't be there, people won't tend to see, that desire won't be there. In fact, if you ask me, what happened in similar kind of question, if they start talking about that, okay, fine, what happened is this young generation, people who are aged in between 15 to 20, they see all this advertisement, and maybe that can once again motivate them, or maybe they feel like smoking. That is always, sometimes you get that also as an answer option, so we have to be a bit careful, nothing else. All right, okay, let us go with second question now. Okay, please go through the second question. Do it fast. It won't take a minute or two. 2 minutes, that's all. It should not take more than 2 minutes. Meanwhile, let me see, if I can.
First, can you scroll down, sir, please?
Sutej, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Sutej, what I will do is I will, WhatsApp, this paper. See if you can once again, do the attachment. All right.
Yes, sir.
Let us, that is happening. I've just sent it to you. Can you just check it out?
Just a second, sir. 1 minute.
Yeah, if possible, upload it. And meanwhile, what I'm going to do is, for your batch also, I'm going to form a WhatsApp group, because in that case, it become easy to contact you people. So most probably next week, I'll be doing this. All right. So if we have trouble, this kind of trouble, it will be taken care. So next week, I'm going to form WhatsApp group for you people also. See if you can attach this. Have you received that paper?
Yes, sir. I have received it. 1 minute. I'm attaching it.
No, give a try. See if you can attach it. Have you people solved second question?
Sir, is it C?
Yes, sir.
Let us
I
see.
think it's C.
Okay, let us see. Let us see. Look, what we will do is we'll discuss first 10 questions or 12 questions. We'll take time, we'll discuss. And then after that, I'll be giving time. Okay, just check it out. Have you people received?
No, sir.
No, it is not coming, dear. I told you, there is some trouble.
Yes, sir,
There is
received.
some trouble with it.
Received, sir.
How many of you have received? Because if you see my still here, it is not showing anything. Can you see here? My screen is there with you people, huh?
Yes, sir.
So I
don't know
think
why
you
it is
must
not- I don't know
refresh it once. I've sent it.
Okay, let me just do this. Chalo, theek hai, still fine. You people have received now. Have you received, all of you?
No, sir.
I haven't received it.
Sir, I've received it.
Look, I told you, this is technology. This is how
Yes,
it
I have
is.
received.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't work. Because look here, for me, nothing is happening.
So
I
is
don't
it through chat?
I think it should be then through chat only.
No, sir. In chat,
Oh,
there is
mail.
nothing.
Sir, it's in mail.
It's in mail,
Okay,
sir.
you have sent it. Mail, where is that? Can you just tell me? Chalo, theek hai, let us first finish with
Yes,
the
sir.
topic.
In mail,
Yes,
it's
sir. In
there.
mail, it's there.
Chalo, theek hai. Let us finish with this. Question number 2, let us see. People tend to, and as I said, next week we are going to form, that WhatsApp group also. So this kind of issue shouldn't be there, because I wanted this thing to happen, because looking at today's situation where you people have not received. So anyways, I said, so it become easier for us to communicate with this batch. All right. Let us go to question number 2. People tend to estimate the likelihood of an event's occurrence according to that is to how strongly and how often it comes to their attention. Very good. By placement and headlines, newspaper emphasize stories over local crime over stories about crime elsewhere and about many other major events. All right, so here if you see, important data is local crime over the stories about crimes elsewhere, or and about many other major events. All right, now it can be concluded on the basis of the statement above that if they are true, which of the following is most probably also true. So if suppose this data what they're talking about true, then most probably what out of this options, which one will be once again true? This is the answer, I think. C. Readers of local news in newspaper tend to overestimate the amount of crime in their own localities relative to the amount of crime in other places. How many of you got this answer?
I got
Okay,
it.
how many of you have?
I got, sir.
How many
I
of
got it.
I got, sir.
different? Anyone who has got different answers, so that we can try checking
B.
out, and we can try this. B. You're talking
I
about
thought
gas
it was
and bomb.
E,
Let us
sir.
see.
Sir, I got B.
B, you have got B. Let us see. Let us see. Let us see. We will discuss about B and E also. Let us see. The coverage of international event in the newspaper is neglected in favor of. Look, you understand one thing. this, once you have practiced ample number of questions, this immediately you will, negate it, immediately you cross it. Reason behind this, because we have to see direct data coming from here, direct data. This is, maybe I will say, that, okay, fine. Since most of the local, news is local, obviously this will be neglected. All right. But what is the other direct information which we are able to get? Here very clearly they're talking about, that local crimes, stories, the more emphasis there is on local crime. And the moment you see this, what happened? Outcome is very simple now. Your mind is tuned in such a way that I'm sorry, you feel that, in this particular area, city itself, there's more crime as compared to other places. That is the, real outcome of that. And that is what they're talking about. Look, readers of local news and newspaper tend to overestimate the amount of crime in their own localities. Reason behind this, because this is what they read. They don't read anything, if they read, regarding other places, they won't be reading regarding crime. What they will be reading is some general news or some important news. But when it is a crime in local level, that is what, they keep on reading it. So that is how their mind will get tuned up. So the moment, you see this, you can easily say that, no, there's possibility of this answer is very less, provided I have this data. Now let us go with E. The press is the news medium that focus people attention most strongly on local crime. See if you can understand. The press is the news medium. We have so many other news medium now. Press is one of it. Look, once again, as I said, once you practice ample number of questions, you will be able to get, this answer. But, as I said, idea is this: the moment you see the press is the news medium that focus people attention most strongly on local crime. So we have to be a bit careful. Okay, other thing, read what is the major intention here. Read major intention. By placement in the headlines, newspaper emphasize stories about local crime over stories about crime elsewhere, about many other major events. It can be concluded on the basis of the statement above if they are true, which of the following. So have you understood now?
So E is already mentioned in the passage, so we can rule it out.
Something which you don't need to consider. All right, any other doubt? Okay, let us move to next question. Question number 3. Okay, read it fast. Let us do it fast. Question number 3. Yeah, now it has come. My only question is that why it is not showing in my option. I'm not getting an option to attach.
Did you get the file, sir? I had sent.
Yes, yes. Now you can see. Now look, now I'm sharing my screen. Now look, this is the file. Look, you are able to attach now. But look, I'm not getting that option. You see in your option, there is an option to attach. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Look, in my, I'm not getting it. I will check it out. Okay, so now all of you have received this file now. Please solve it fast.
Yes, sir.
Please do it fast. Question number 3. What is the answer for question number 3?
So 1 minute, sir.
This is a bit tricky question. This is a bit tricky. Let us see how many of you get it correct. Take time, no problem. You have to understand what they're talking about.
So it's D.
D, let us see.
So C.
Sir, I got C.
How many of you got C? This is good, yeah. This is nice question, Okay, first explain what they're talking about. Can anyone, people who have got C, explain me what they are saying, what they're trying to tell us? Any one of you?
The question of the option C.
No, I want you to explain me what they're talking about.
Okay, so this is what I
What,
understood from it. So,
what,
by analyzing the garbage of a large number of average size households, a group of modern urban anthropologists have found that a household discards less food, the more standardized, as in like canned and pre-packed foods, which like ready-made, uh,
yes,
like packed foods. If it composes more of that, they discard less food.
very good. So basically what they're talking about, the consumption of
And
more as compared to your fresh product.
yeah, so the second is the more standardized it is, the less fresh produce it throws away.
The more standardized the household diet is, however, greater the quantities of fresh produce the household throws away.
Away.
Yes. The greater the qualities of fresh produce the household throws away. Now, which of the following can be properly inferred from the passage? So out of the given answer option, which is something which is directly which we can infer from this. All right. Now, let us go one by one. An increasing number of households rely on highly standardized diet. All right. Good. But they're not talking anything about if you talk about wastage part. The less standardized a household diet is, the more non-food waste the household discard. Uh, Maybe, let us see. This is maybe, there's a possibility. Look here, the less standardized. Okay, maybe, as I said, so there's a possibility. Let us go with C. The less standardized a household's diet, the smaller is the proportion of fresh produce in the household food waste. All right. Okay, tell me, what is the difference between B and C? Let us see. Look, as I said, first 10 questions we'll try going in detail. We'll try spending more time so that you learn
So
basically how to solve question. All right, yes. Tell me what is the difference between
we used
answer
to
of
talk about non-food waste,
yes and what
but
is
the passage gives about food and fresh produce. It doesn't talk about non-food waste.
okay. Look, that is the place where you have to understand, And if you see answer option C is clearly giving the details what we require. The less standardized household diet is, the smaller is the proportion of fresh produce in the household food waste. That is something which we can directly infer from the main data. Now, few of you have got answer to be D also, am I right? Yes or no? How many of you have got an answer for D? Few of you have got answer as a D.
I have.
Yeah, let us see D, also. The less standardized the household diet is, the more canned and pre-packaged food the household discard as a waste. So this is okay, just a small thought process, because here what you are doing is, here we are trying to, other thing, is try to see, look forward for more positive statement rather than negative statement. That is the other concept which we have to learn. Even if we are talking about, infer, what we can infer, try always checking with the more of the positive data, right? Because it's fine, I think, even if you see, but we have to just compare with this and this statement now, which is the better one, you have to mark it. All right, look here, only the thing is, the more canned and packaged food a household discard as a waste, nowhere they're talking about, but is what we can infer is still this we can infer, that okay, the less standardized household diet is, smaller the proportion of fresh produce in the household food waste, that we can do. But here they're talking about the more canned and packaged food and the household discard as a waste, so just we have to be a bit careful, nothing else. Any other doubt? No doubt. Let us go with the next question. question number 4 and 5. 4 and 5 are based upon the same data. This is easy. I think in the past, teachers, bank tellers, and secretaries were predominantly men. These occupants lived in a pay and status when they became largely occupied by women. All right. Therefore, if women become the majority in currently male-dominated professions like accounting, law, medicine, and income and prestige of these professions will also drop. The argument above is based on. I think this is easy. Anyone who can tell me what is the answer for this? This is easy. You have understood the data. Now, this is not a difficult one. We are talking about the argument above is based on. Another argument that contains circular revising, maybe not. An attempt to refute a generalization by means of exceptional case. See, look, you are getting direct analogy. Look, in the past. Yes. And now what is happening? These occupations lived in pay and status when became largely occupied by women. We are talking about, in past it was men dominated. The moment in future it became women. That is what they're talking about. An analogy between the past and the future. Have you understood this? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let us go with, question number 5. Which of the following, if true, would most likely be the part of the evidence used to refute the conclusion above? Now we have to be a bit careful. So let us see.
So what is refute, sir?
Okay, tell me, what do you mean by refute?
Like
Anyone?
disagree or what?
Yes. Disagree, one meaning. Any other meaning apart from that?
Opposition.
Go against.
Yes, refute. Opposition. Disagree or oppose. So which of the following, if true, would most likely be part of the evidence used to refute or oppose? What is against? Against the conclusion above. So we are talking about the thing which will oppose the data. Data means any job which goes to women, it will become less paying as compared to men. That is what they are saying. So we have to oppose that. All right. So just see, this is also easy. Just you have to be a bit careful. That's all. Not a difficult question. Yes. What is the answer? Anyone?
Is it E, sir?
Very good. It's E. It's E. Look, we have to mark the best possible answer available. Always understand, keep in your mind, it's not about right and wrong. When we are dealing with critical reasoning question, it is a relative. I have 2 answer options, 3 answer options. In this 2 answer, usually you will always negate with the 2 answer options. You will come with the 2 answer options. Now, in this 2 answer options, you have to find out which one is a better answer. That's all. Answer option, he says, the pay and status of female accountants, lawyers, and physicians today are governed by significantly different economic and sociological forces than were the pay and status of female teacher, bank tellers, and secretary in the past. So obviously this is something which is a better answer option available as compared to anyone else. Still, if you tell me any answer which you feel that it is correct, we can discuss any answer option which you feel. Look, all these questions, what will happen once you have solved somewhere 400, 500, questions of critical reasoning, your mind will just start working. You don't need to worry. Right now, what you need to worry is practice and try finding out. Once this class get over, you should try reading this thing data 2 or 3 times. Try finding out why this answer option is not correct, why this is working. All right. So that is how you have to go. So some amount of effort will be required. And in case, once again, I'm repeating, in case, let us assume you are not able to get the answer for this, what you have to do is, you have to just, maybe take a photo of that and mail it to me or WhatsApp me. I'll send you complete detailed solution for that. Why that particular answer is valid, why other answers are not valid. So, I'll be able to help you out. But as I said, you have to talk, you have to inform me, you have to discuss with me. I know. So any answer option which you feel still we can discuss. Anyone? No? Good. Can you? Okay. Go with the next question. Question number 6 to 10. Can you finish with question number 6 to 10? I'll give you 5 minutes. All of you have received now paper. Finish question number 6 to 10. Fast. Do it fast. Question number 6 to 10. Once again, this is easy. This is easy. This is not that difficult question. Anyone who has done with the question number 6? Okay, wait. Let other people also do. Don't say answer. Let everyone finish question number 6 to 10. This is once you practice, it will become easier for you. Don't need to worry. I think we got disconnected for some time. Am I right?
Yeah, so we can't see your screen.
Okay, wait. There was some problem, I think. I told you network issue can happen. Don't worry. It's fine now?
Yes, sir.
Just wait. Whenever some network problem is there, just wait. As I said, this is how it works, so always some network issue will be there. This is why I said, I always keep backup, so right now we are there with a backup program. Finish till question number 6 to 10 and then we can discuss. And as I said, only the thing is that please don't get tensed. What you do is just spend time. This is how you learn things. What you people don't understand is, that why I'm not able to solve, why I'm getting 50% correct now. So right now, even if you are getting 50% correct, you will have ample amount of time. Once you keep on solving questions slowly, or, accuracy will increase to 60, 70, 80. That is what you require. 80%, 90% slowly, it will take time. Just you need to practice, nothing else. Once you finish till question number 10, please, inform me. Look, now you can see, now I'm getting my file option. Everyone have received paper, am I right? No problem. Everyone have, of you have received paper. You want me to send it once again?
Sir, can you please send it once again for me? I had a problem opening it.
Okay, let us do. The rest of you solve the question. Still, I'm once again trying to attach it. Look, meeting ID is coming. Check it out now.
I got it, sir. Thank you.
Look, this is why, we have to be careful. Look, earlier it was not showing. Now you see, all of you can see. Can you see here this file option is coming? Earlier it was not coming. So that is why, we have to be a bit careful. This is why I said, that you have to be, if you are not able to receive your login ID, just see that, by 4 o'clock you inform us. But as I said, anyway, we are going to, have WhatsApp group for you people. Things will be a bit easier. So that's fine. How many of you have finished till question number 10? Still you are doing, do it fast, dear. Okay, let us see with question number 6. An electric power company gain greater profit and provide electricity to consume at lowest rate per unit of electricity by building larger capacity, more efficient plant and stimulating greater use of electricity within its area. To continue this financial trends, the company planned to replace an old plant by a plant with triple the capacity of its largest plant. All right, now understand one thing. Here the electric power company gained greater profit. We are talking about greater profit at lowest rate per unit of electricity, means efficiency. So they're planning to increase, make a bigger plant as compared to what they have. Now let us go forward. The company's plan as described above assumed each of the following except. Remember, here each one of the thing has been assumed apart from one. Can you tell me what is the one which is not assumed here?
So the safety measures.
Yes, very good. Everything has been assumed. Look, demand for electricity within the company areas of service would increase. Obviously, when it is increasing, then only you are talking about, because here if you see, major intention is greater profit. Yes, expense would not rise beyond the level that will be compensated for the efficiency of volumes of operation of both. Yes, it has been assumed. The plant would be sufficiently reliable in service to contribute a net financial benefit. Yes, they are talking. Look, safe as a thing which has not been assumed. Here, rest of the thing, because other thing what you need to understand here is, here this data talk about only two things. You know what? Profit and efficiency, nothing else. And that is the reason why, if you see, this one is easier bet, that safety measures to be instituted for the new plant would be the same as those for the plant it would replace. That is something which is not assumed. The tripling of capacity would not result in inseparable technologies obstacle to efficiency. Obviously, that is fine. Okay, so any doubt here? Any doubt? Answer for question number 6 is safety measures. Answer option D. All right. Anyone has got a doubt? No doubt. Okay, let us go with next question. Question number 7 and 8. Once again, I think this is easy question. Let us see. Seventh, meteorologists say that if only they could design an accurate mathematical model of the atmosphere with all its complexities, they could forecast the weather with real precision. But this is an ideal boast, immune to any evaluation. Any inadequate weather forecast would obviously be blamed on imperfections of the model. All right. Which of the following, if true, could best be used as a basis for arguing against the author position that the meteorologist claim cannot be evaluated? This is easy. Anyone? Have you understood the data? What that?
Easy.
This is easy. Let us see. Yes, what you said is correct. Answer is B. Let us read once again. Meteorologists say that only if they could design, and it means they are saying they can design accurate mathematical model of the atmosphere with all its complexities, they could forecast the weather. Means whatever complexities we have, to forecast the weather, if we are able to derive mathematical model, then only you can come up with the exact, method to forecast the weather. Now here what they're asking us to do is, which of the following, if true, would best be used as a basis for arguing against the author's positions? All right, we have to argue against the author position. So now let us see. What is the answer? Option B says, most significant gains in the accuracy of the relevant mathematical models are accompanied by clear gains on the precision of weather. I think, wait, okay, let us see what is the option. We'll wait for a minute for other people also to come up. Let us see. Please do it fast. Question number 7. Any other answers apart from this B? Check it out and tell me. Look, you have to understand what they're talking about. Look, okay, negation method. Certain unusual configuration of data can serve as a basis for precise weather. Most significant gains in the accuracy of the relevant mathematical models are accompanied by clear gains in the means. If suppose, if we have, accuracy in mathematical model, obviously that will help in a clear gain in the precision of weather forecast. Directly, this is something which will be working as an answer, but still we'll read further. Mathematical models of the meteorological aftermath of such modern weather forecast for as much as in full day ahead are broadly correct. We are not talking about 80% accuracy. Meteorologists really concede that the accurate mathematical model they are talking about is not now in the power of construct. Easy way to mark this answer. Negation. All right. Negate what is not possible. That is the best option to go ahead with this kind of question. Question number 8. Which of the following, if true, would
Sir, so it's B only, no, sir?
Yes, it is B. We don't have any other answers, better answer options as compared to this. Yes, answer option A, 8. Look, I was looking if I have any better answer option as compared to this. We don't. 8. What is the answer for 8?
C, sir.
Which of the following, if true,
C.
cast? Let us see. Okay, so you are getting B and you are getting C. Let us see. I think there's not, okay. Any
Not
other
B,
answer?
sir, C.
Okay, you're talking about C. How many of you, anyone who has got B? No, let us see. Which of the following, if true, would cast the most serious doubt on the meteorologist boast aside from the of this, passage above? Understand, what is the doubt is. They are saying that we won't be able to develop that kind of mathematical, if you see formulas or model which can forecast the weather. That is what they are talking about. If you see, That is, so you should understand when you are reading the statement, you should understand the most important data. Look, meteorologists say that if they could only design an accurate mathematical model, if they could only design an accurate mathematical model of the atmosphere with all its complexities, they could forecast the weather with real precision.
Sir.
What you need to understand here is, just a moment here. What they need to understand here is, or what we need to understand here is very simple, that they say that the moment we are having if we can have a mathematical model which can design an accurate mathematical model of the atmosphere, only atmosphere with its complexities, means according to them it is only atmospheres and complexities which can determine the weather. But if you one thing, apart from this, there are so many other things also which can change weather. The moment we can think about this, marking answers become very easy. Yes, tell me, Amit, you have a class, you want to leave, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Look, I remember, Amit. Okay, fine, you can leave, Amit, no problem. Just go with all the questions. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Let us go with this question number 8. Yes. Now you tell me. So which of the following, if true, would cast the most serious doubt on the meteorologist's boast, aside from the doubt expressed in the above passage? So apart from whatever they have expressed there, so out of this, if which one is going to be true, that is something which will doubt the data which they have talked about. Yes. So what is the answer for this? Now you think and tell me.
C only, sir.
You are voting about getting C. Okay, let us see. Let us see. The amount of energy that Earth receives, the amount of energy that the Earth receives from the sun is monitored closely and is known to not to be constant. All right. But usually, if you see, Earth, the sun data, is that not that much useful, in prediction of weather, and I think it doesn't affect our weather that much, as far as data says. All right. So we can just negate this. All right. Volcanic eruptions and combustion of fossil fuels and several other processes that also cannot be quantified with an accuracy are known to have a significant and continuing impact on the constitution of the atmosphere. This is something which is a very much, this is possibility, very much possible. So we can look forward for B. Let us see, go for C. As current model of the atmospheres are improved, even a small increment in complexity will mean large increase in number of computers required for the representation of the model. All right. The moment you read B and C, you can easily say that, B is a better choice as compared to C. Better choice. Reason behind this, read this data. Here they are talking just about, that our current model of the atmospheres are improved. Even a small increment in complexity will mean large increases in the number of computer required. And this data says that weather is not just dependent on, that atmospheric conditions. There's so many other factors which can affect weather. This is what they're talking about here: volcanic eruptions, combustion of fossil fuel, and several other processes that also cannot be quantified with any accuracy are known to have a significant, very clearly they're saying, known to have a significant and continuing impact on the constitution of atmosphere. Means these are the data which we cannot control. These are the data which, once again, very difficult to get accurate data. And these are the other things which impact the constitution of atmosphere. So always this is a better answer option as compared to C. Let us go with the D also and see. Frequent and accurate data about the atmosphere collected at a large number of points, both on and above them. No. I have a better option B. Let us see. As I said, just we need to see E. With the existing model of the atmosphere, large scale weather patterns can be predicted with greater accuracy. Oh no, this is so completely, this is not going to work. Here C is the answer. Now you see why once again C is the answer. Check it out. Check it out why C is the answer once again. If you have doubt, you ask me. As I said, just a small practice is required, nothing else. Sorry, B is the answer, not C. B is the answer. You people are saying C, it is, but answer is B. Anyone else who has got B as an answer? Do we have anyone who have got B as an answer? None of you. Very good. No issues. Okay. Question number 9, what is the answer you have got for question number 9? Yes, question number 9, what is the answer? Tell me fast, dear. Question number 9, answer.
Sir, A.
Let us see. A. This is once again, interesting and easy question. Just you understand what they are talking about. All right, let us see. Of the countries that were the world's 20 largest exporters in 1953. 1953, we are talking about 20 large exporters. 4 had the same share of world export in 1984 and 1953. Means four of the countries, they have same export what they had in 1953, same they have with 1984. Yes, these countries can therefore serve as a model for those countries that wish to keep their share of the global export trade stable over the year. What is your understanding? First, you tell me what you understand from this. Then we can talk about answer. Yes, what we can understand from this thing, and then tell me.
So that the countries are efficient in keeping their export rate stable, sir, and not suffering
Okay.
any loss.
Anything else which we can take it from here? Of the countries that were the world's 20 largest exporters in 1953. Now remember, here they are talking about, okay, which of the following, if true, cast the most serious doubt in the suitability of those 4 countries as models in the sense described. All right. So basically, one data what we have is in 1953 there were 20 large exporters. Somewhere 30 years down the lane, out of this only 4 had the share of the total world export what they had in 1984. So basically 4 of them they were able to be consistent. All right. Rest of them they were not consistent. That is what they're talking about. All right. Now here their data is which of the following, if true, cast the most serious doubt on the suitability of those 4 countries as model in the sense described. All right. So we are talking about doubting. So we are talking about finding a thing which is against. All right. That is what they want us to do. Let us see. Many countries wish to increase their share of world export trade. Doesn't make any sense also. We won't even see also. Many countries are less concerned with export along with the balance between export and import. All right. You are understanding what I'm trying to do? Yes or no? I'm just negating. I'm going an option with the negation. All right. With respect to the mix of products, each export, the 4 countries are very different from each other. Of the 4 countries, the 2 had a much larger and the 2 had a much smaller share of the total world export in 1970 and 1984. There's a possibility, because remember what they are talking about. Which of the following, if true, cast the most serious doubt on the suitability of those 4 countries as models in the sense describes. All right. The export of 4 countries range from 15% to 75%. Here, this data is not available. Can we look forward for answer option D? See. Just see and tell me.
Sir, but answer option D, sir, it has mentioned that 2 had a much larger and 2 with a much smaller. So any country, if it had a smaller export rate and if it is stable, it is considered as stable, no, sir.
Okay, think about once again, then I'll explain. Take a minute and see, read it, then I'll explain. Take a minute. As I said, first 10 questions we can spend time. There's no issue. Think about it once again. First, read the statement data once again, what they're talking about. As I said here, the main premise is very simple that, in 1950s, there were 20 countries, who were largest exporters. 30 years down the lane, 4 had the same share of total world export in 1984 as in 1953. All right. So 4 of this country still they're able, on total basis, they're able to manage the percentage or data or export whatever they had. So 4 of this country they are consistent. All right. Now these countries can therefore serve as a model for those countries that wish to keep their share of the global export trade stayed. Now, what you have to understand here is, okay, I'm giving you hint also. All right. Just, these, if you see, these countries can therefore serve as a model, serve as a models for those countries that wish to keep their share of the global exports and stable over the years. I have to go against this. I have to find out the data which is completely against this. This is what they're saying. Which of the following two cast the most serious doubt of the suitability of those four countries? Suitability of those four countries. We are talking about only those four countries. All right. So we have to have a doubt of those four countries. And that means actually we have to find a statement, which will say that, okay, fine, that is not what they are talking about. And what is the logic behind that? That is what we have to understand. Now you think a bit. Take a minute and do. This is a good question. So this is why I'm saying that take a minute and then I'll explain you. What is my context? I'll explain you. There is a, you people are not understanding, you're not, if you, the moment you understand this, your, main data, you'll be able to solve this question. Other important data is, four countries, they are consistent. Four countries, they have a consistent, if you see consistent, data in 30 years. Okay, I will tell you. Read this. Of the four countries, two had much larger and two had much smaller share of total world export in 1972 than in 1984. Means this four countries, what they are talking about, if this data is added, so basically that, that means this is something which is totally against this, because this data says that these four countries are consistent. But the moment I go with this data, this says that no, they were not consistent. In 1970, read what is happening in 1970. I'll erase this, so that it will become better for you. Look here. Of the four countries, two had much larger and two had much smaller share of total world export in 1970 than in 1984. So basically what they are saying is that, this data says that, the consistency, what they're talking about, actually they're not consistent. Have you understood what I'm saying? Is this point clear with you people or not? This is what this data.
Yes, sir.
And
So
the
I ignored D because 1970 and 1984 were not given in the thing, the passage. So I ignored it totally.
not about 1970 and 1984. What is happening? They are saying that in 1970, what is happening is basically, pattern has got changed. In 1970, this two had much larger and two had much smaller share. Means basically what consistency they are talking about. Actually, this four country, what consistent data they are talking about, that four countries, they're consistent. Let us assume they're consistent. But actually, if I add this, they're saying that no, it was not the situation. This was this is the situation. In 1970, out of the four countries, two had much smaller and two had much larger and two had much smaller share of the total world export in 1970 than in 1984. So in 1953 and in 1984, if you see, data were same. But in between, in 1970, what has happened? They were not consistent. And here, this is what they're talking about, that these countries can therefore serve as a model for those countries that wish to keep their share of the global export trade stable. But this says that they're not stable. Have you understood now?
Yes, sir.
Look, okay, these are the mathematical data, and this is the place, where you should always get it correct. These are the questions, which you should always get it correct, because, it is a data, so this, is not that much, not based upon assumption and other thing. These are completely based upon the data. So this question you should be able to solve fast and accurate. All right, let us go with question number 10 to 11. How many you people have solved question number 10 to 11? Yes or no? Tell me fast, dear. Have you solved question number 10 to 11?
So no, sir.
Do it fast. Do it fast. Now I will increase the speed. Now I'll clarify your doubts. So just see that you do it fast. This is once again easy related with the data. Question number 10 and 11. Let us do it together. In the United States, the Postal Service has a monopoly on first class mail, but much of what is sent first class could be transmitted economically. Okay, but much of what is sent first class could be transmitted electronically. Electronic transmittal operators argued that if the postal service were to offer electronic transmission, it would have an unfair advantage since its electronic transmission service could be subsidized from the profit of the monopoly. Very good. You have understood this, what they're talking about? In the United States, the postal service has a monopoly on first class mail. Now they're saying that if this postal service is allowed, to go with electronic transmitter or electronic transmission, these people, will have monopoly because they're already making money. So they'll be able to, maybe spend money, or they will be able to do a better job, So that is what they're talking about, that look, electronic transmittal operators argue that if the postal service were to offer electronic transmission, it would have an unfair advantage since its electronic transmission service could be subsidized from the profit of the monopoly. Means whatever profit this postal service is making, they can use to subsidize. And that is the reason why, if you see this group, electronic transmittal operators, they're saying that, they shouldn't be allowed to do this. Now let us go for the question. Which of the following, if each is true, would ally the electronic transmittal operators fears of unfair competitions? All right, so out of this given, which one, if it is true, so that will maybe calm down this electronic transmittal operators fears that that United States Postal Service, they will have undue advantage. This is easy. First is the answer itself. If the postal service were to offer electronic transmission, it could not make a profit on the first class mail. The moment you mark this as an answer, anyone who understood why A is the answer? Anyone who can explain me? Why A is the answer for this question number 10?
Sir, is it because when they come into electronic transmission, their monopoly on first class mail will disappear and private sectors will go on first class mail?
No. Think of it more. Understand one thing. What is argument here? Argument of electronic transmittal is very simple. Their argument is, if postal service is allowed, to go with this electronic transmission, they will be able to, maybe provide it at a lesser price or cheap price because of the profit what they have in some other department. Now this answer option clearly deny that. They're saying if the postal service were to offer electronic transmission, if suppose they offer electronic transmission, it could not make a profit on the first class mail. So tell me one thing, why anyone will like to do this? If they're not able to make a profit, if suppose, are you getting the point or not? So idea here is, look, because you have to understand the context of why electronic transmittal operators, they argue, what is their argument? Their argument is, that whatever, money they are making somewhere else, they will be able to pump in here. And because of that, maybe there's a possibility that, they can come at a cheap price because they have a monopoly somewhere else. But, if you see answer option A says that and remember what is the question which we are talking about, which of the following, if each is true, would allay the electronic transmittal operators fears of unfair competition, which will calm down, they will, that, okay, fine, that it is not an unfair competition. Reason behind this is because the moment you get this, that if the postal service were to offer electronic transmission, if they start offering electronic transmission, it could not make a profit on first class mail. Means they won't be able to make any profit. So obviously, since they won't be able to make any profit, they won't do this now. Are you getting the point? Yes or no? Tell me fast here. Have you understood why this is an answer? Girls, have you understood? Wait, you have to say something, dear. You cannot just, all of you, please turn on your, video. Please turn on your video. Tripti, have you understood this? Tripti, have you understood? Arya, have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Look, if they're not able to make profit, that means it cannot subsidize the electronic transmission. Have you understood what they're talking about? So only their concern is that, if at all they're making profit, they will be able to subsidize electronic transmission. But this clearly negate that. This says that if the postal service were to offer electronic transmission, it could not make a profit. Since it could not make a profit, so it is obvious that they won't be able to subsidize electronic transmission. That itself is sufficient, to calm down and tell them
So
that.
I think I got it, but I'm still a bit confused. I'll go over it afterwards.
No, I'll tell you here only the thing what you need to understand now is that, very simple data. If at all, if they're not making profit, they won't subsidize it. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes. So obviously now look, it depends upon how you think. If you want to, take an argument forward, okay, let us see one. Let us do one thing. Let us keep this as an answer option. Okay? Let us keep this as an answer option and let us see if there's other possibility or not. What is the other possibility apart from this? Can you just tell me any answer which you people have marked?
So I thought it was B, sir. I don't
B,
know
let
how
us see.
relevant it is.
True economy of scale in electronic transmission, that is the cost per transmission does not
B,
go
sir.
down.
B for
B.
ball.
Okay, you are talking about B,
Yes, sir.
Bombay. B is for Bombay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. If the postal service were to offer electronic transmission, would have a monopoly on that kind of service. Understand one, you have not understood the question, dear. We have to calm down, fear of unfair competition. That is what they are talking about. That you are going totally opposite of that. Which of the following, if true, means which one of these they are true, would allay the electronic transmitter operators fear of unfair competition? Means basically they're saying that out of this, which one will be true? If it is true, it will calm down this electronic transmitter operators that fears of unfair competition. Now here, if you go with an answer option B, if the postal service were to offer electronic transmission, it would have monopoly on that kind of service. So this is completely opposite of what they are talking about. So there's no way this can be an answer. The reason why this is an answer is because it is saying if the postal service were to offer electronic transmission, let us assume postal service, they offer electronic transmission. It could not make a profit on the first class mail. They won't be able to make a profit here where they have a monopoly. Look here. In the United States, the postal service has a monopoly on the first class mail. Here they have a monopoly. If at all they're going to offer this, they won't be able to make even profit there also. Are you getting the point?
Okay, sir.
So since they won't be able to make any profit, so what does it mean? They won't be able to reduce the price. Even if they're coming, they have to increase the price, then only they can make profit. Are you getting the point?
Yes, sir.
Look, so that is, look, the reason why, if you see, we keep on telling you, read 2 or 3 newspapers, it's just because of this. Moment your reading, improves, if you read more, you will be able to solve these questions very fast. All right. With 80%. All right. So out of 10 questions, if you see they have given 10 questions, your attempt will be 9. You will leave 1 question, and out of 9, you will be able to solve, get maybe 7 to 8 correct. That is how it will work. But as I said, for this you require patience. Patience is key, and reading. Reading is very important. All right. So you have to read, and remember one thing. These are the difficult questions which we are giving you. Actual CLAT paper will be easier than this. Usually our students, if you see why they, always feel that CLAT paper is easy, because they're used of solving difficult question. All right. We train them to solve difficult question. We don't train them to solve easy question. All right. So, and your thought process should be correct. That is the other important thing. All right. Okay, let us finish with question number 11 also, and then I'll give you time to finish with the complete paper so that we can discuss if you have a doubt. Question number 11. Which of the following question can be answered on the basis of the information in the passage above? All right. I think this is easy. Anyone who can tell me what is the answer for this? This is easy. Which of the following questions can be answered on the basis of the information in the passage? If the postal service is as efficient as privately, tell me anyone who can tell me the answer. What is the answer for this? This is easy question.
A, I think.
Yeah. Is the postal service as efficient as privately owned electric transit? This data is not there. We cannot answer this. If private operators were allowed to operate first class mail, this they're not talking about anywhere talking about
Or
this.
C.
Let us see. Do the electronic transmitter operator believe that the postal service makes a profit on the first class? Yes. Confirm. This is a confirmed thing which we can, because very clearly they are saying that in monopoly. Am I right? When you have a monopoly, what is their argument? That is their argument is that, you know what, this postal service has a monopoly in a first class mail. And since they have a monopoly in the first class mail, they're making a lot of money. If they're allowed to go with the, this transmitted, electronically, what they will do is, since they're making a lot of money, they will be able to subsidize this. And if they are able to subsidize, they're able to take market share. That is the whole contention here. Have you understood? So obviously, when we are, look, this is why I said, that what happened is, once you understand the things, it becomes very easy for you. So obviously, here the answers which we can have is for 11 question is C. C is the answer for this. That, that which of the following question can be answered? Do the electronic transmitter operators believe that the postal service makes a profit on the first class? Yes, that is what they believe, that they are making profit. Any doubt here? Okay, let us move fast. Let us move fast. Let us go to question number 12. List of hospitals has been compiled showing which hospitals have patient death rate exceeding the national average. The death have been adjusted to allow for the difference in the ages of patients. All right. Each of the following, if true, provides us some good logical ground for the hospitals to object to interpreting rank of this list as one of the indices of the quality of hospitals care, except you have to be a bit careful with this question. This is a very easy question. But the mistake what most of the people they do is that they don't understand what they are talking about. Read this. Each of the following, if true, provides a good logical ground for hospitals to object to interpreting rank on the list on this indices of the quality of the hospital, except, means out of this all can question of this ranking method except one. All right, and that is what we have to find out. Let us see. Rank order might indicate insignificant difference rather than large differences in the number of patients. That, yes, that is possible. Hospitals that keep patients longer are likely to have higher death rate than those that discharge. Yes, this is what they can question once again. Patients who are very old on admission to hospital are less likely than younger patients to survive the same type of thing. This you cannot question. Just see answer option C. This is something which you cannot question. See, read answer option C and check it out. Patients who are very old on admission to hospital are less likely than younger patients to survive the same type of illness or surgical procedure. This is something which no one can question. Can anyone question this? Yes or no?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Rest of the thing you can question. Rest of the things, if you see hospital people, they can question, but they cannot question this because this is logical. How can you question this? It is obvious not that patients who are very old on admission to hospital, they're less likely than younger patients to survive the same type of illness. For example, if suppose we are talking about COVID, what is happening if a young person go to hospital, their chances of survival is always higher as compared to people who are old. So this is something which no one can question. So this is the data which no one can question, and that is what they're asking us to tell. All of you have understood? Look, this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And look, this we can question. Some hospitals serve a large portion of low-income patients So people who are serving, low income patient, obviously there's a possibility low income patient, they're malnourished, they don't eat properly. So this you can question that, what, look, I'm serving 100 people, and all this 100 people, out of this 90 people, they're coming from weaker, society. They don't have money, they don't eat well. So obviously, there's a possibility of infection to be on the higher side. So this they can question. So how can you rank us? Look, understanding is very important. What, subject are they talking about? Look, this become really interesting if you read properly, if you read on regular basis. This is very interesting thing. But as I said, it become interesting only when you read and have patience. Don't worry, you will be able to solve these questions. Question number 13. Teresa, manned space flight does not have a future since it cannot compete economically with other means of accomplishing the objective of space flight. Edward, no mode of human transportation has a better record of reliability to accident in 25 years. This manned space flight definitely has a positive future. Which of the following the best logical evaluation of Edward argument as a response to a Teresa's argument? I think this is easy once again. Look, the problem with the two statement is that one disapproves the space flight for one reason and other approve the same for different reason. Am I right? This is what they're talking about. Yes or no? Jesse? Now, I think if you consider this, you'll be able to answer the question. Look, are you getting the point or not? They're talking about, here, look, one person is talking about future, space flight. Other person is saying that no, Teresa is, saying that no, manned space flight does not have a future. Edward says that no, it has a future. That is, if you see, most important thing here. Now, which of the following is the best logical evaluation of Edward argument as a response to Teresa's argument? All right. So we have to find out the logical evaluation of Edward argument as a response to that of Teresa argument. So out of this 4, which is a better answer option? Check it out. Anyone who has got the answer?
So I think it's C.
It raises a consideration that outweighs the argument Teresa makes. See, any better answer option as compared to C?
Okay.
It is D as in Delhi. It does not meet Teresa's point because it assumes that there is no serious impediment to transporting people into space. But this was the issue raised by the Teresa. Yes or no? If you see what is the...
Yeah, but it does say that it has a better record of reliability, right?
No, but what was the main argument?
The main argument was it does not have a future, like to come as it cannot compete economically with other objectives of space flight.
This is economically something important data. Apart from generalized statement, someone Teresa is saying that manned space flight does not have a future. Edward is saying that no, it is having a future. Yes. Now, question is which of the following the best logical evaluation of Edward's argument as a response to Teresa's argument? All right. Logical.
Okay.
We are talking about logical evaluation. So if you see D, what does D says is, if you see, what does D says is, it does not meet Teresa's point because it assumes that there is no serious impediment to transporting people into space. But this was the issue raised by Teresa. Yes
Yeah,
or no?
I just realized.
Teresa is talking about it. Yes. So
Yeah.
just we need to be a bit careful. That's all. All right. Now let's talk, just finish all the question fast. Do question number 16 to 25 fast, all of you. Then we can discuss the one where you have a doubt, 16 to 25. Do it fast. All of you, please take 10 minutes and solve remaining 10 questions. Just you have to do reading.
So even 14 and 15.
I'm sorry. Yes, 14 also. You have to do 14 also. Do all the question. All the questions till 25. 14 to 25. This is easy. 14 is once again easy. It won't take much of a time. The few of the questions are direct, which won't give you a trouble. Black Americans are on the whole about twice as likely as white Americans to develop high blood pressure. This likelihood also holds for westernized black Africans when compared to white Africans. Researchers have hypothesized that the predisposition in the westernized blacks may reflect an interaction between western high salt diet and genes that adapt to the environmental scarcity of salt. Which of the following statement about present day westernized black Africans, if true, would most tend to confirm the researchers' hypothesis? Okay, just finish it off. Finish till all the question, then the one where you have a doubt, we'll discuss. And once again, I'm telling you, please see that you solve all the question. And in case if you have still you have some concern about one particular question, you are not maybe sure about any answer options, or you don't agree with an answer options, you have to see that you are able to WhatsApp me and clarify your doubt.
What is the 14th answer, sir?
I'll tell you, just finish it off. Finish with all
Okay.
the question. All right, people who don't have my mobile number, please make a note of this. This is 725, so that in case if suppose you want to WhatsApp me your doubts or another thing, you can always WhatsApp on this number. Plus, as I said, because of any reason, if you're not able to receive your login ID details by 4 o'clock, you can WhatsApp me also. And anyway, I believe you people should have Mr. Mehta number also. All of you have Mr. Mehta number? Yes? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, you can take this number so that in case if number Mehta is not reachable, you can WhatsApp me, or if I'm not reachable, you can WhatsApp Mr. Mehta. But as I said, doubt, you can always WhatsApp me. Reasoning your doubts, logic, critical reasoning, then maths doubt, all those things you can always send me to me, and I'll be able to, send you solutions. You have to just give me some time. That's all. All right. So just make a note of this. And for tomorrow class also, as I said, please see that all of you attend this class. And by tomorrow, 9 o'clock, you should be able to get this login ID credentials. And just see that, all of you check your spam mail. You'll be receiving it from Clad Tutor. All right. hello@Clad Tutor. And in case by 9 o'clock, if you're not, by 9 o'clock, if you're not receiving your login ID, you can always WhatsApp me on this number. All right.
So what is the timings tomorrow, sir?
Tomorrow, it is, you just go through your mail. It is from 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock. And this is for people who have missed your maths class, people who have joined late, people who have trouble with maths, who are not. So I will start with the complete basics first. I will teach you basic. And then next class, we'll see to solve questions. That is what we'll do. So tomorrow we are going to deal only with the basic. All right. I'll teach you complete basic, how to start with how to work with the data interpretation, what are the important chapters which you need to remember. So I'll teach you complete basics. So we'll have 4-hour sessions. So see that all of you have a breakfast and be ready so that 10 o'clock we can start with the session, and I will go till 2 o'clock. So I'll take 4 hours of session. All right.
So we'll have a class in the evening also, sir, over writing next year.
People who are there for next academic year, you will have a class tomorrow. So look, and this is especially this is basically for people who have joined late, and people who are not that good with maths. People who are good with maths, people who are comfortable, for them there's no issues. Students who are about 2021 batch, you will have your next, evening session also 4 to 6. All right. This is extra class
Okay.
we're providing. This is basically extra class for next 5 weekends. So every weekend you have 4 hours of session. So, and it will deal mostly with the basics, that initial classes which student they have missed, people who have joined late or people who have missed the sessions, So we wanted to do this. So I think now is the right time that, we can continue this, and we'll deal with only basics. All right.
So will the classes be recorded and
No,
put up
no,
on the?
This class won't be recorded. Because you understand this is 4-hour session. That is one thing. Second thing is, already these sessions are there. If you see already this kind of basic sessions is there in your login ID. So we don't need to record this, So just see that you people attend these sessions. That's all. People who are interested, you can attend. People who have joined late, it is mandatory for you people to attend. Now, only the question is that few of you will say that, I have my regular college classes, but as I told you, if you're attending your regular classes, you can miss your regular college class and attend this class. I think that it won't make any difference, and they won't create any trouble to you.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I have another class from college, sir. So can I leave?
No, I told you, Hari, you can miss your college class for tomorrow. That's fine. Because somewhere, if you see that issues will be always there. Because, if we don't have an option to give you classes some other day, because every day some or the other classes are going on. All right. And I cannot give you 1 hour or 2 hour of class once again, because that won't serve my purpose. All right. So till the time I don't sit with you for 3 hours, 4 hours back to back, I won't be able to teach you the things which I want you people to learn. So, that issue will be there. So it is very simple that you miss your college class tomorrow and attend this class.
Not tomorrow, sir. Today, now. I'm asking now.
Now you can leave. There's no problem. You have any doubt with the remaining question? Your college class is there in the evening, Hari?
No, sir. This is some other class they have
Okay.
started item.
No problem, Hari. Any doubt with the remaining questions? You can
No, sir.
ask. Otherwise, you can leave. That's fine. You can leave. No issues. Okay, please go through these questions and tell me if you have a doubt. We can discuss. Still, we have a time. We can take 5-10 minutes extra. It doesn't make any difference. You have a doubt, we will go ahead with that. Check it out. Tell me. I've already mentioned the answers. Just check it out with the answers, which you don't agree. Take your time. We don't need to hurry. You can just take your time. Only what you people need to understand is have patience and keep on working. Keep on reading newspaper on regular basis. Spend time. What mistake you people are doing is you people are spending 1 hour, half an hour, 2 hour, and your intention is to get in the best law school. That won't happen. That won't happen. Let me be very clear. So right now, if you see, okay, other important thing is students who are writing CLAT exam in 2021. I think all of you should have gone with parents teachers meeting. Am I right? Anyone who is left out, and especially with the Janagar Center, anyone who has joined Janagar Center 2021 batch and who has not come for this parent teachers meeting? Do we have any student here? No, good. So,
Sir, I didn't get any information about that. I'm from Malleshwaram Center.
Even I didn't get any information, sir.
no, that is for, I think that is for basically for 2021 batch, people who are writing CLAT exam in 2021, and especially few of you
Yes,
would have
sir.
joined,
I'm writing next year, sir.
Dhruv, when you joined, when you joined us?
Sir Chetana.
Okay,
So
tell me when you have joined.
2-3 months back, sir.
I think, don't worry, it's still, Pranav is in the process, so he will call you, not to worry.
Yes.
When
Yes.
you still few, Malleshwaram, a few of the students are still left out. Not an issue. We'll meet you people. Will for Malleshwaram, we are doing, if you see Zoom meeting. For Janagar, I'm trying to meet them personally. If it is possible, I'm trying to meet them personally, especially with this 2021 batch. And few of them for whom it is not possible, I'm trying to do this Zoom, meeting. Look, only what you need to understand is just spend time, which you people are not doing. Most of you are not doing. So people who are writing CLAT exam next year, please see that you put effort. People who are not writing, still start reading. If you read, things become very easy. You don't read, and only the thing which you need to understand is till the time you don't put effort, how you assume or how you believe that you will get a result. 1 hour, 2 hours is nothing, dear. 2 hours is what? 2 hours is nothing. In 24 hours, how 2 hours will make sense if you are talking about
How
this?
much hours should we put for CLAT alone, sir? For this?
If you're writing next year exam, I'll tell you overall your effort has to be 12 hours, including your college time.
Yes, including the college, sir.
If you're attending college, I'm sorry,
Yes,
Dhruv,
sir. Including the college, I should study for 12 hours.
college it has to be 12 hours.
Okay,
Right.
sir.
Right now. Means you 12 hours of study has to happen. And now after this 12 hours, if you can increase more, it is good. But right now, basic requirement is 12 hours. If you study
Okay,
for
sir.
12 hours, look, understand one thing, dear, you study for 12 hours, you can think of good colleges. You don't study for 12 hours, 5-6 months are down the lane, you will have trouble. People who are
Okay,
writing
sir.
CLAT exam 2022, just see that you increase your effort a bit. That's all. I'll tell you right now, even if you don't study 12 hours, that's fine. You study 5 hours, 6 hours, it's fine. But put effort. If you put effort, all these questions become easy. The reason why you people are getting it wrong is one thing is that, you are not reading, you are not spending time with reading. And second thing is, you have solved only 30-40 questions. Moment you have solved 300-400 questions, all these questions become very easy. You don't need to worry about it. All right. Any doubt you have with these questions, anything which you want to ask, please check it out. Yes, Vashish, tell me.
Answer D, sir.
Vashish, your voice was breaking. If you can just ask once again, question number. No, can you send me a message? I think your voice is breaking. Your voice is breaking, Vashish. I'm not able to hear. Send me a message. Just message me.
So when would the physical classes start, sir? Probably.
Let us see, dear. I'm waiting for it to start as early as.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir,
No, No, you are not audible. Just send me message, dear. Send me message. I can read your message. I'm waiting for you. You can just send me message regarding question number. I can just send through chat. Vasist, you can send through chat, Vasist. Question number, just send. No, Vasist, it has not come. Let me just close it once again and see. It's not coming. Can you repeat it once again, Vasist? Okay, you WhatsApp me. You WhatsApp me. You have my mobile number. WhatsApp me your question number. Let me just see. You WhatsApp me. Yeah, rest of you can hear me. Am I right? There's no problem with my network. Can you people hear me?
No,
Risha,
yes,
can you hear me? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. I think there's a problem with his network. So let us see. Let us wait. If and the rest of you have got any doubt? Any doubt? Rest of you? Any doubt? Anything? These questions? No doubt. Good. All right. In that case, we'll wind up, and I'll just see if he WhatsApp me. I'll just clarify his doubt. All right. So since you people don't have any doubt, we'll wind up. All right. And just see that you read, and let us meet at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
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 Sir, I was removed from the meeting.
I'm sorry.
Sir, I was removed from the meeting.
How can you be removed from the meeting, dear?
I'm not sure, sir. Now am I audible, sir?
Now you're audible. Now you're audible.
Sir, the 14th one, sir.
Okay, 14th one. Let us see. Let us see. Question number 14. Let us see. Yes, let us see. Tell me what is the answer which you have got for this?
Sir, D, sir.
Check it out 1 second. Then we'll discuss.
So
Read it 1 second. Just read it 1 second.
should I read the statement?
No, you just go to the question. Then we can discuss. No problem. We'll discuss.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sir, can anyone join for tomorrow's class?
Anyone can join. There's no problem. You are then which batch? You are then same batch, no?
Yeah, I'm writing in 2022.
You can join. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. You people.
At what time, sir? 10.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock. 4 hours.
Yes, sir.
You'll be getting a login ID by 9 o'clock morning. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let us see with question number 14. Black Americans are on the whole about twice as likely as white Americans to develop high blood pressure. So this is what they are talking about, first statement. So black Americans, they were likely twice to develop high blood pressure as compared to white Americans. All right. This is the first data. Okay. This likelihood, if you see, this likelihood also holds for westernized black Africans when compared to white Africans. So this same thing is valid even for westernized black Africans as compared to white Africans. All right. Now, researchers have hypothesized that this predisposition in westernized black may reflect an interaction between Western high salt diet and genes that adapted to the environmental scarcity of salt. Now, which of the following statement about present day westernized black Africans, if true, would most tend to confirm the researchers' hypothesis? Now remember, this is what researchers is talking about. Yes, may reflect an interaction between the Western high salt diet and genes. Okay. Have you understood this? Any doubt here?
No, sir.
Yes. Have you understood this? Am I right? No problem with this? Okay, let us go with the question now. Let us just go with the question. Question is, which of the following statement about present day westernized black Africans, if true, would most tend to confirm the researchers' hypothesis? So whatever researchers they're saying, we need to just, go ahead and see what they confirm it. Now let us read. What is the answer option which you have got?
Sir, D.
You have got D as an answer option. All right.
Yes.
Okay, let us see. And I think if you see what I have given you for this question is, if I'm not wrong, it is A.
Yes.
Am I right? Let us see. Let us first go with the D and C, and then we'll read A also and C, which is a better option. Blood pressures are low among the Yoruba, who throughout their history have been situated far inland from the source at sea salt, far south of Sahara salt mines.
So
Alright.
Yoruba is a
And
tribe which is located in Western Africa.
Yes. Let us go with this. The blood pressure of those descended from people situated throughout their history in Senegal and Zambia, where salt was always available, are low. Now tell me which is a better possibility, because what answer you are talking about, possibility was even that is, but can we just see that? Take a minute and see why maybe we can go with A or D something. What is the logic?
So the blood pressure, the option D is there, no sir.
No, that is what
Yes, sir. Both are in West Africa. Senegal is also in West Africa, and Yoruba is also in West Africa.
there is some
And they
logic.
have two. Yes, sir.
Now you see. Now you see. Now you pay attention on this word which I have done. Look, what does this say? If you say answer option D, what does this say? This just say that a tribe without salt doesn't have high blood pressure. Am I right? That is what they're saying. Am I right? If you see answer option D here, this says that this just says a tribe without salt doesn't have high blood pressure. This would
Yes, sir.
this would strengthen the conclusion that salt causes high blood pressure. Yes.
Yes, sir.
All right. But we already know that now. We already know that from the data. We know that, but we want to know that if there's a genetic link that cause those with a history of low salt diet. That is what they are talking about. Look here. Researchers have hypothesized that this predisposition in Western blacks may reflect an interaction between Western high salt and genes.
Okay.
That is what we, yes or no? We want to know if there's a genetic link. Look, they may reflect an interaction between the Western high salt and the genes that adapted to an environmental scarcity of salt. But here, if you see with the D, we don't have that anything regarding that. And,
Okay.
and that is something which we are able to get it from that, because that is what, if you see this conclusion, we are getting directly from here. That, that if you take less salt, so obviously, what will happen is, we'll have low blood pressure. There's no issues with that. All right. But here our more, major contention is that, that we want to know if there's a genetic link that causes those with a history of low salt diet to develop high blood pressure. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Which is not getting addressed here. This is not getting addressed here. And that is the reason why they are saying that this is a better answer option. that the high blood pressure of those descended from people situated through their history in Senegal and Gambia, where salt was always available, are low, descendant. Understood now?
So, yes, sir. I understood the genetic link, sir. The only doubt I had was at first they have mentioned that the black Americans or black Africans, they are more of risk to high blood pressure. So here they have mentioned they have low blood pressure.
Yes. Now, okay, now you have understood now.
Yes, sir.
Good. Any other doubts? Anything else? Look, what happened, please. Okay, other thing what you need to understand, in exam, what will happen is, in exam, you will get only maybe 3-4 questions at most of this nature. Yes. That time, what will happen? You will be able to, and those questions will be a bit easier as compared to this. It won't be, this tricky what we are doing right now. All right. I know that time, what happens, since you are supposed to solve only 2 or 3 questions, you'll be able to, do better adjustment. Right now, what is happening, since you people have just started solving, hardly you would have solved 70-80 questions. That is why, you are getting confused a bit. But, once you have done 100-200 questions, what will happen? Your mind will always try checking out with this, that, okay, they're talking about this, here. So the moment you talk about this, and you see this, D, you'll say that, okay, fine, there's no genetic link. This is something which directly we are getting from the statement. Yes. Low salt intake, low blood pressure. That we are anyway getting it from main statement. But that is not the researcher hypothesis. No? They want to see that if there's interaction, there's a relation between genes and this, and that is what they're saying. The blood pressure of those descended. So if someone, when we are talking about descended, so what will happen? Understood now? This link.
Yes, sir.
That, you don't need to worry. That's fine. It's just a matter of time, nothing else. Any other doubt you have?
No, sir.
Good. Just keep on reading there. You spend time, you will learn. No issues. We can wind up now?
Okay, sir. No doubt, sir. That's all.
Yes. Pooja, you have understood?
Yes, sir.
And Tripti, what about you, Tripti? Turn on your video. Tripti, you are there?
Yes, sir, I'm here. Sorry.
It's okay, Tripti. Turn on your video. Have you understood now? Are you able to understand? Unmute yourself, Tripti.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Only what you have to do, Tripti, is, just keep on reading newspaper. All right. And just read, nothing else. It will take some time. You will be able to match. You don't need to worry. All right. It will take some time because this is the first time you people are solving this kind of questions now. So you have a bit of trouble, no issues, and just read, spend more time with the reading part. All right.
Okay, sir.
Yes. Any other doubts? Anyone else who has got any other doubts? And as I said, if you have any doubts, you can always, WhatsApp me. Please send your doubt. I will take care of this. And spend time. You spend time, you will be able to do well. Not to worry. All right. Okay. We'll wind up. We'll meet tomorrow. All right. Thank you very much.
All right, sir. Good evening, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.